Hello, this is Dark Planet. It's taking over the airways right now. Being specific on a little lecture of mine where I'm more in tune with my spiritual family than I am this earthly family. And I mean, as far as like the earthly nature of the human race. I didn't come and explore to the point where I'm above the coloration of the human breed. I'm embedded in the embodiment of ascension with my spiritual family. Because I sit here and see that the vibration of people down here on planet Earth, they caught up in the sinkhole, the ghetto, they caught up in the ghetto sinkhole madness of that, the attraction where they feel like, I mean, what they doing is better than what anybody else is doing. I mean, you can be with people, man, that will spend, $2,000, down to $2,000 is to make $200-300 a week, and feel like that's some money to them. And I mean, when I'm sitting here around people with that hustle mentality, I mean, it's something. But I mean, when you sit here and just pollute your mind on addictions, I mean, and just cast away your soul and just be out to sea, and send these SOS signals all the time. You constantly send out SOS signals. I mean, you constantly say, well, I really can't swim, but I'm gonna sit out here and go out here on this boat, and I'm gonna take me emergency signal light, and just take me some stuff, the emergency kit. And you constantly do this, and you constantly jump off a ship. I mean, you can be with people that'll sit here and show you love and be straight up specific with you, but your mind and your heart is not one. When you sit up here and send your vibrations out here to the universe, and wonder why this thing don't happen that way, that I mean, everything, I mean, as human beings, I mean, everything ain't gonna go out all the ways of what we plan. Things backfire, so you always gotta have a plan B or C or whatever to back things up. In general, I take notes on all the little things I do, man, even the mistakes, because a lot of geniuses that have made inventions out here in the world, they didn't come across making great huge leaps as far as like human consciousness with the things, the mistakes that they came off. I mean, they say like what Alexander Graham Bell, he was one of those, the guy that invented the telephone. I mean, came up with but it came from like, I mean, certain ideas and some like truth that someone else. So I'm embedded in the embodiment of truth. I'm a truth seeker. I am a spiritual teacher. You know, I am an ascended master. I done had things taught at me, from people that on force all walks of life. They'll sit up here and they be like, man, I like your demeanor. I like, it's something about you. It's something about me because I'm directed on my purpose. I'm directed on my purpose. And I know being general deep down inside, people don't understand that they can't really develop themselves as far as like the endocrine glands, you know, adapting to the environment. I mean, getting into an alien environment and adapting to it, and using those biophotons in the environment to 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 utilize uh, your strength. I mean, me personally, I had no weakness. I had weaker strengths, but I had no weakness. And that's why when I be around people, a lot of people, they see me and they start a process of imagination. You know, they'll see me and they be like, no, this guy here, this guy there, no. And they start to sit and try to rummage through their mind palace. Okay, what in the world I need to do next and whatever. It's just me being just a lot of time me being in the presence of people. It get their mind ticking, to tuning in on, man, this and that. I mean, even guys, women be like this. When a woman sees another woman, most of the time she look at her apparel. She look at her apparel, whatever. All right, when a man looks at a woman on this physical plane, most of the time he'll see her apparel, but he see under that apparel. He undressed the woman, But see, women, I mean, you gotta understand. A lot of guys, they'll burn out their dopamine receptors because they constantly watching porn. They constantly trying to use the lust mind, the reptilian brain. I mean, they constantly in it for wham bam thank you man. I mean, when you actually have people on this planet so that are so strong and so just magnetic to on a constant basis, they actually exercising that soul and strengthening their soul. And that's, I mean, when you, just like me, when I'm determined on my purpose and I'm using my energy and I'm broadening my when I am broadening my perception, being perceptive and on this life journey, because I am intellect soul. I mean, they say, the decanty I am of being a Scorpio. I mean, is I'm actually like I'm actually like Wolverine. You know what I mean? I mean, cause it's like, and I'm more in tune with the lunar code. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to realize that every religion basically was a cult. You know what I mean? I mean, Christianity, when they were talking about the manna on the ground, that was the mushroom cult. They was popping psychedelic mushroom. They push a cow over and get in their dong and get mushrooms, and pop them, clean them off and wash them, and pop them. going to other realms of their inner self. I mean, seeing things outside of the body. I mean, I mean, I can break it down a little, but yet and still, I'm still as a man in general, I'm not searching for myself. I have a foundation, and it's driven by universal principle, because people don't understand when I tell them about the MSTA. The more scientific or American, when you step on the podium, they have a paper right down. They have a paper right down the pamphlet on the podium, and the this is like probably the third line or whatever. It says that we as Moors had the right to study the teachings of all divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, etc. See. When I'm out in society and I'm telling people, the MSTA, you can study. I mean, you have Christian morals. You have morals that be out in the open and share Christianity is science. They study. That's all they study, Christian Science, because Christian Science is actually the old code of Christianity. Every religion, I mean, for us monotheistic religion. The monotheistic religion was those that believe in one God. They have a occult, and they have an esoteric with the EXO, and they have the esoteric, the ESO. The esoteric is like signs and symbols that you can see out in the world. Just they ain't really just deep insights, deep. They like like an arrow telling you one way in the street, but you have esoteric, esoteric symbols that are hidden from society. I mean, you got all these institutions out in society, and most of them have like signs and symbols on their corporation. They have signs and symbols on their company, and all I'm saying is this video right here is called In Tune with My Spiritual Family, because my earthly family, man, I mean, they're so possessed and don't even know that the mnemonic symbols, the vibration of the planet, the scale of blackness that govern this planet, have people so in tune that they can't figure out falsehood. They can't figure out the illusions. They can't see past the illusion. When you can't see past the illusion, when you're not utilizing, developing your higher senses to escape the matrix, to get out of the matrix, you still stuck in the earthly family. That's why I be more in tune with my spiritual family, spiritual truths. I mean,